Today, we're playing Super Mario All-Stars, but as you can see, this isn't a Mario game. It's a Mario collection. So we got Super Mario Bros. The first one with the name Super in it. Super Mario Bros. Lost Levels. We pretty much already did that. Super Mario Bros. 2. Lost Levels was only released in Japan. Until this game came out, where it was also released into the United States because, they Super Mario 2 and Super Mario Bros. 3. So, as you can see, it says 1990, 1998, 1996, and 1985. 1986 and 1985. So, let's just hop into Super Mario Bros. And you'll realize something right off the bat after we start. We also have save files, so we can actually save our progress. And second of all, we're also going to recognize something different as soon as we hop into a game. We realize that the game looks 10 times better than it used to, because it also actually gave it music. Now you recognize this song, but it doesn't sound exactly the same. Super Mario Bros. All-Stars updates the music of these games, the graphics, which pretty much is how the game looks, so it looks 10 times better than it used to. You can actually tell that it's Mario, and also he doesn't have his head to a side while his Mario's is just other parts of his body besides his head and this is some new music here. And you can see it says bonus. In many ways, this was released on the Super Nintendo. If you're on Super Nintendo, you probably remember playing Super Mario Kart or Super Mario World. But this is pretty much a remake of Super Mario Bros. And it looks better. The only downside is that, just like all other versions of Super Mario Bros., you cannot go backwards. For some reason, the first game that's just not featured, including in the Lost Levels. But unlike the old version of Lost Levels, the original one, the objects don't glitch out and don't glitch out, which means the objects are supposed to be there, don't just phase out of existence. And the objects there, or at least are supposed to be there, aren't just randomly, they're not just randomly all of a sudden gone, making it impossible to progress the level. It's bullcrap sometimes. Because sometimes the objects will glitch out. It sucks. It's dumb. That's why it exists. I'm pretty sure this version, I'm pretty confident that won't happen. Also, by the way, I'm talking about the Lost Levels, not the game in this collection you're playing right now, which is Super Mario Bros. 1. Mm-mm-mm. This up here is the warp zone. So I just want to show it to you. For you oldies. Alright? You probably never knew this, but if you went to a warp zone, you could dip out into World 4. This is how I usually play the game. However, we're not going to do that. We're actually going to play through the entirety of this game. Never had before. Especially Super Mario Bros. 1. I just never really had. Super Mario Bros. 1 is when it comes to compared to other Mario games, especially new ones. Always forget that this little grass platforms actually existed back in the first game. Because in Mario Maker, when I see these, I think they're original to Mario Maker. Because some things in Mario Maker are actually original to that. It has game styles where the game will play like how it did when you choose that style. So Super Mario Bros. 1 pretty much is Super Mario Bros. 1, except you can also go backwards, which I find a plus, because how in the world you expect anybody to beat it if you can't go backwards? Because you know most likely people then will be making levels that require you to go backwards. Messed up. Also, they're not going to be really using save states because I don't feel like there's a need for this. Also, for the lost levels, in this version of not in this version, I'm not playing the game, but this game's version of lost levels actually is interesting because there's even a boss theme for which I find pretty cool. They actually went out of their way to make a boss theme because Super Mario Bros. 1 doesn't have one. And same for a title screen, but but yeah, pretty much that's it. So I was talking about something, but also yeah, lost levels when you try in the original game, you have to complete 8 times without warp zones. Also, not counting the fact how hard that Mario game is, and second of all, how long it'll actually take. Even with save states, it took quite a while for me to actually do it 8 times. And yes, I actually did it 7 more times after I did Let's Play. I actually did 7 more times and just made save states after each time I beat the game. I literally spent every single day. I'll just play the game once or twice, do a quick little run through of the game, and then I'll just stop until the next day where I do 1 or 2 more run throughs of the game. But you can see here we're playing as Mario and typical stuff. Plus, there's a version of Super Mario All Stars that also includes Super Mario World, but I didn't use that one because I wasn't planning on playing Super Mario World as well. We might do a Let's Play through the entire collection, but I don't know. So it's whatever goes. It was already at 98 seconds. Man, it's not 98 seconds because it goes faster than a second, I guess. But I guess it probably is seconds. I find it so funny how in Mario games, especially these old ones, the time is 10 times more strict than any other old Sonic game. In an old Sonic game, you have a time limit of 10 minutes. It's pretty much more than enough time to be a game. We already know that. Well, not to be a game, but to beat those games levels. You most likely won't get time over. Only the occasional level would make you be able to actually get time over. Also, sometimes those currents or whatever will push you down, so make sure, especially that one, that is kind of like a trap in a way, but if you're able to get yourself out of it, especially without losing your power up, you're good. I know I'm talking a lot, but I feel like I just have more to say when I play a Mario game than a Sonic game. It's kind of weird, but anyways, we're already in 2-3. 2-3. It's only been 11 minutes on the record thing, which is that little red circle thing that shows my time. I mean, I can record for, it said I can record for around 59 minutes. Which pretty much means that I could pretty much probably beat this entire game. Or at least get to World 4 or something. Because if it takes 11 minutes per 2 worlds, then most likely 11 or 13 minutes per 2 worlds, then I'm at least going to be able to knock out most of this game in one whole video. Also, it's been 2 whole worlds, actually 2 whole years since I did that Let's Play. Kind of shocking, I know, but woo. Alright. Be careful. Now, Super Mario Bros. 1, sometimes there will be stages in these random blocks, but you can see that there are fire bars attached to some of them. Super Mario Bros. 1 likes to repeat stages. So, for example, in 2-4, this is the easy version of another stage we'll come across later, but you won't really recognize it. You probably won't even notice it if you're not even paying attention. Also, you can also kill Bowser with a fireball. See, right there, and that Bowser was fake, so I think that was cool. That was also in the original game as well. Bowser is all those Bowsers besides the one in the 8th world is fake. They're all fake. Besides the 8th one. The one in the last world, which is the 8th one. Hey, 2-3. I mean 3-1. And we're in the snow now, so. And it's also a night sky, so. And also, you pretty much know a plot of this game. Bowser kidnaps Peach. There's a war between kingdoms. One thing you probably don't know is I'm not even sure if they change. It's never mentioned, but it's never ever mentioned really ever again. But in the Super Mario Bros. 1 manual, that's the first time we died. You also get 5 lives instead of 3. Unlike the original game where you got 3. And these stupid Hammer Bros. But, you can easily jump over them if you're. Kind of takes learning their pattern in order to master them. But anyways, like I was saying. Yeah. One thing that pretty much is never mentioned in the entire Mario series pretty much ever again is that the Toads are pretty much turned into blocks apparently by Bowser's Blowsers. Bowser's Black Magic. I'm just gonna fast forward that, but yeah, it's never mentioned again, and I don't understand it. How does that work in a sense? Apparently, also ones like it also mentions one of the question mark blocks are meant to grant you powers and useful stuff, just like how it does in the game. But it's never really mentioned in the game either. But it's also probably why you don't see many toads when you beat a castle. It's never ever mentioned. And it really doesn't make too much sense because it just kind of. Because when you break a brick, wouldn't that be killing? Yeah, it's really weird. It makes no sense at all. Because how. Because they're all dead, then in also the original game, there's only one you save from the castle. Every single castle you save before it's Peach is just one toad, which is not enough to run a kingdom. So the 7 toads in a princess running a kingdom, that doesn't work. Maze 3-3, we're doing pretty good. I'm also having a lot of fun just obliterating that stage. I zoomed through that. And we have a really high score as well, so we're doing good in all departments. We have the best power up in the game. Sure, you could say it's the superstar, but the proper name for that power up is the Starman. But I guess could say we would want that, but that's limited. I'd rather have something that I can keep until the very end of the game as long as I'm good at it. Because the invincibility start is always going to run out no matter what. You can't just change that. It's going to run out eventually, so. But at least with a fire flower, you don't have to worry about that. Also, by the way, it's just better and just more efficient to kill Bowser with an axe. With the axe at the end, though. Because if you don't have the power up, then obviously you can't kill him with fireballs. You're going to have to rush through it, so right. Yes! Get your fiery hair looking. I'm burning my head looking stupid out of here. Fake looking out of here. They're probably just some stupid. One of these stupid enemies we came across in a costume. Anyways, we're in 4-1. So we're just going to run. This stage is actually quite easy as long as you know what is going on and know what you're doing. I can't imagine somebody just getting here when they first played Super Mario Bros. Actually, probably just panicking as they were losing lives because he had to dodge that. Also, apparently, that is not how those enemy when that thing throws the enemies. That is not how it's supposed to work at all. In fact, before the original game was even released, it was supposed to bounce off of walls and stuff. So imagine that. And my finger slipped, but it didn't slip. I just didn't press at the right time. Also, you gotta like how they also made it more atmospheric when Mario jumps in caves. In this version of the game, when you jump, it makes an echo when you're in a cave-based stage, which is pretty cool. This sucks. Also, by the way, you can only save the world you're in. Now, you could continue from a world in the original Mario Bros. 1. You won't actually have to start all over. But you don't actually have to start all over in the original Super Mario Bros. Including this version. This version already has saves, so it makes it easier, but next warp zone's up there. I'm usually so used to getting that. There's also another one up there. And those are only warp zones in a game. After that, there is no more. Because the one we just missed out on led to World 6, 7, and 8, and that one up there would, at near the end, if we were to go up there, it'll lead to World 5. So if you really want to, you could complete this game extremely fast. But World 8, World 8. Most painful set of stages in the entire game. Especially, I mainly have a gripe with World 8-2 and 4. Those ones are no. No, just don't. We're at World 4 in 21 World 4-3 in about 22 minutes. Also counting the score counting. It's funny too, because this stage actually looks really cool. Also, forgot these mushroom platforms even existed in the original game. These are actually funny too, because I skip out so much in the first Mario game to the point I literally forget that these are only in this one stage, I think. It also looks cool too, but it sucks because you're going to miss out on it if you use the warp zones. It's a lot of things. You might say, why did I do that? I was trying to get on top of it, but sure, I get points and I survive, so I don't think I have really an issue with that. Actually, that's kind of helpful, yes, because I can't go backwards. Woo! And fireworks. I think it has something to do with the time and what number it's on, or whatever. More for you get the fireworks. Now this right here is a puzzle castle, which pretty much means that there are going to be some puzzles. But it's not necessarily a puzzle, it's more just so guessing which pathway you should take. You see, I'm not sure if you heard that, but that was a coin sound. That collecting coin sound meant you went through the right path. So, but that wasn't in the original game, so you had to literally guess where you're going, and that sucks. I'm going to turn it up for you. Just have to listen closely. Heard that? Yeah, it's pretty much an indication. Also, that's such a garbage move. Literally. They put a wall there. And that was also in the original game as well. But so I guess you can't blame this version of the game from making it similar to having the levels themselves and their layouts similar. As you can see, rescue 4 Toads in World 4. Unlike the original game where it will always be 5. I mean 1. I probably thought of that because we're in World 5-1 at a solid 25 minutes. It's like I'm trying to beat this game as fast as I can because I'm not. It's funny. Also, by the way, not trying to speedrun this game right now. First superstar. Yes. No. Alright. Sure, I'll take my loss. I'll take my loss. Here's a 1-up right here. Sometimes I slip and slide a little. The need for that piranha play. Yes. Bonus. I can't reach anything, so I'm not sure how they expect me to do any of this, so I'm just gonna leave because it's bull. Alright. Also further in the stage, so it was helpful. Whatever. I don't really care. It would be better if I died now. Not sound. I'm not. Wouldn't really make any sense, but yeah. Hold on. Do you get 0 life in this game? Probably. I don't know. But some games will give you an extra chance, which pretty much means that we'll actually have 6. These stupid. Also, eventually, after some time, they'll chase you, so. Ooh. Why is this Pete? And you jumped, you sucker. Just run past them. They can't hurt you if you run. That would be one of the worst sayings in the world. They can't hurt you if you run. Well, I guess it's true to an extent, but if they have a bullet or whatever, then you're doomed. I don't know what to say about that one, but you're doomed. Also, reason why I try to speak a lot more loudly is because then I would probably typically in my everyday life is because you need to hear me first of all. Sometimes I realize in my videos I just can't even hear really myself or the words. As you can see, this is World 1-3. Our first repeat level, I think. This is 5-3, and this is actually a copy of 1-3. But now it's shooting these bullet bills, so watch out for them. Pretty sure it's specifically trying to shoot somewhere at my position. Or at least somewhere around it. I could have lost my power up there, but I guess said no, which is a good thing because I didn't want to lose it. We have this last one. Actually, you know what? I can fly through the entire game in one day. You know what? We're not making a real Oh, and yeah. No. But like I said before, yes, it's a repeat. This is also a repeat level. Like I just said before, I think we were in round 2-4, and then this is a repeat of that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Or 3-4. No. Yes. Guess I got life. I don't know, but I'm taking anything I can possibly get. Why is that fire bar so long? It's like they made it on purpose so you just couldn't really get it. I swear I jumped. Come on. Save and continue. Yes, save and continue. Save and continue. Save and continue. This is probably going to be horrible. Imagine when I get to 8 dash 1. That would suck. The original Mario game, the original Super Mario Bros. Does not give you any lives when you try to combo multiple enemies with that. It just doesn't really feel as satisfying when you get it in the first game. Even though this was the first game with the title of Super. However, actual first Mario game was Mario Bros. First Mario game that Mario was in, I guess you could say Donkey Kong. If you even count that as Mario, it depends. Yeah. Don't want to deal with these stupid guys. I can't hit them. I don't have any power up. I'm not even sure how it worked, but I'm not complaining. Don't complain about things that are just not worth complaining about, because you also like them, so. Yeah, sucker. Take that. Woohoo! It's... No, I'm not going to do it. Please. I don't care if I can't collect those coins. Coins do not mean nothing to me. Mamiya's coins mean nothing to me. Yes! I'm a natural. 2,000 points, not bad. Actually, probably won't make it because that death. Just trying to beat the recording time, so. Because I would want to just very quickly get the first game out of the way so we can actually go to other games. Never really played any of these games the entire way through without skipping the necessary levels. Because the levels are, in fact, necessary levels. What I mean by necessary levels is that necessary levels don't really exist in this game, since all of those are necessary unless you take warp zones, which feel more like a cheat code spot than anything else, just to skip a level. I want to get right back to World 1 dash. No, World 7-1. We'll just do these very quick steps that won't even take you 10 minutes, and then boom, you're right back there. So why play a whole game? There's also some copy levels. I'm just not going to talk for a bit because I've been talking for pretty much most of this video, so. There we go. At least we actually are at Bowser now. There's a point where he'll throw hammers, which is even worse. But hopefully we're able to handle that. 5. By a princess in her castle. Honestly, I wonder, is it even worth it? No, it's not, because I'm mean, Mario does all this, and then for how long now? It's not worth it. Only for things just to stay exactly the exact same way how it was ever since the very beginning. Yeah, no. Mario has busted his butt countless times to fight pretty much a fire breathing turtle dragon. Yeah, it's pretty much what happens. And then guess how every single Mario game ends. You save Princess Peach and countless times, and then what now? Oh, we're still friends. What? It's ridiculous, also, by the way. Also, by the way, Mario needs more than just that. Literally. He needs a super alien power up after he saved you countless times in order to do whatever he wants with it that pretty much makes him a pure god. What I mean by it is pretty much super strong to a point no entity in the universe can pretty much stop him. They just can't. They just can't handle him. Another night level. These platforms fall quickly. Also, by the way, that was that was such of an easy jump. Also, I feel like my score has reset after I hit save and continue. When we got our first game over, which sucks, but we can't have them all, I guess. And now we have to do 7-4. Gotta be kidding me. Pretty sure you can actually continue from 7-4 or whatever. You don't have to continue. Not this is 6-4 by the way, but of course it's save and quit. Save and quit, save and quit. I don't even want to play this whole world again. Can you stop? Can you leave me alone? Dang. It's like I was on the race for average person beats Mario game extremely fast while not trying to. Extremely surprising. But no, instead I have to slog along. Nice game is too long, but actually, hasn't even been a long time, has it? Yeah, it's only 5:40. Woo! All right, I might honestly skip to the other ones, but I also do just want to show every single little bit of it because I might still be talking and randomly my mouth. So almost perfect beat, but that didn't really happen. So man, I can't skip it, but it's not like it takes too long. But it'll be nice to, not gonna lie. Also, by the way, that is the spring sound from Super Mario World. Honestly, I wonder if the All Stars version has the negative world. I don't know, but might have talked about it, but probably not specifically here. So what I mean by it is I might have talked about on my channel, but don't know. Coulda. Oof. Please. No. Super Mario Bros. 1 here to collect the Firefly when you're small Mario, you actually turn into Big Mario. That's because the game treats it as a mushroom instead of a Firefly. Because the old Mario games, you couldn't just put a power up inside something. Because the game will always prompt to give a mushroom if the item you're about to get is a power up. So unless you already are Big Mario, then yes. Damage boost, damage boost, damage boost. The reason why I wasn't trying to get hit, but it was really throwing hammers, so I was just going to phase through them with my invincibility frames, which are the same as which are the seconds to be you can be invincible after a hit in a video game. So might as well take advantage of them. This isn't like this isn't like the new Super Mario Bros. Games. I phase right through that hammer, but you know what? Like I just said, I'm not complaining. If you don't have a problem with it, don't complain about it. Ugh. V. Hut, hut, hut. Ugh. Nope, nope. Finally. Sadly, I don't think we'll actually make it. Unless I'm able to clear out some storage, but it doesn't say able to make it round. And it's also a water level. Which means firstly you can't take any power-ups. Well, not take, but you can't obtain any power-ups here. Because there's no question mark blocks. Which is a big oof in the face. But, you know. These stupid blooper things. Leave me alone. You ugly pig. You ugly pink squid. Leave, leave me alone. You stupid, ugly things flying in this water. And all of you are classified as enemies. None of you are actually safe to touch, so. Because if I touch you, I die, so. Because I only am small Mario, so. Yeah. I'm only small Mario, so I don't want to touch them and lose a life. Yeah, for the most part, my gameplay has actually been pretty solid. Ugh, of course. We're going to need lots of lives on World 8. But I don't have those, so we need power-ups. So we might as well stock up right here. Because we stock up right there, then we're good. But look at that World 7-4. Yes. I swear. Please. It's also another puzzle cast, because of course it is. No. Zip it shut. There we go. Oof. Alright. I don't know what's right. I guess this one. Oh, come on. So it's downward? That works. Ooh. Alright. So what it wants us to do... I'm not going to use any saves. Yeah, it does restart score. Come on. Take note of my high score. And just combine all of the ones we had. Well, I obtained. Because this game's bullcrap, not counting my score when I get a game over. Technically, the game is supposed to be over, but I have save files, so. So, middle. And you have to repeat this entire process. But sure. This is 7-4. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid using save states, cause jump. Oh, yes, 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 yes. How did it get so small? But yes. Also, that bag shouldn't be that big. It should be deflated. 8-1. Now you have to complete this in 9 minutes, or otherwise, we're going to go on a storage pause. Pretty much means I have to clear my storage, but at least I don't have to worry about doing that constantly, because with Minecraft, you have to do that all the time. Literally, even if you're playing the game, actually, no, that actually happens a lot while I was trying to record a Let's Play. But I just thought, you know what? How about some more Mario? You know what? How about that? I mean, you don't lose much, which is a good thing, besides some time, but which we should be able to actually zip through these ones. Because 8-4, painful but quick. Like, that makes... Fast forward that. Because... it was just quicker. Also, by the way, just count the high score. So we lost our high score and now we have a new one. No, I still think that's bull, but whatever. I remember there being a block in here. No. Time to tap into that superstar energy. 3, 2, 1. No. Whatever. 8-1's pretty easy. You just gotta do some sprints. I thought almost didn't jump on a small platform. Ugh, it's the physics throwing me off. It slightly feels like the physics are like the original, but they're not. When I jump, I expect something different to happen. I actually expect to actually make it. Yes. Perfect, 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 perfect. It's probably because when you start running, your momentum slows down. Because Mario starts actually trying to gain speed and use momentum. So that's probably actually the issue with it. I keep on save state, knowing I'm not going to use them, but however, in this stage we can technically get infinite tries until we beat the stage. So you might say, how in the world are you going to get infinite tries? Not sure if this works in this version of Super Mario Bros. But in their original Super Mario Bros. That 1-up will always be the same. So every single time you go and hit it, you don't gotta worry about it. I like that. The one thing I do think is stupid, however, is that they expect you just to calmly run across that. Also, same bonus room. They expect you to calmly just go, you know what, I'm just gonna run across that. It's dumb. This is 8-2, and it's just so painful. Because that Koopa Troopa will just come down. That flying one, anyway, will just come down from those stairs if you don't let it go down. It's just, ugh. As you can see, we're at the castle walls. I like how the music fades out, but doesn't stop entirely. At least we have 3 lives. Tell me I can jump the hammer before, but not now, because because now you're actually doing so well. So you know what? We're just going to give you a little gift. It's called making you hate the game more. But I weaved through it. To be honest, I'm not restarting the entirety of 8-4 again. And no, I did not cut that. I literally paused in my sentence. And yes, people, it's literally, not literally. Get it right. It's not that hard. Oh, but I can... but I can phase through the little... Yeah, like, that makes any sense. I should have used that shell before in order to kick those down, but... I wouldn't necessarily matter because... Yes. Because there's just not another one there, and... Woo! 8-4 is just one of the worlds that I will never ever want to repeat. Also, yeah, it's storming. Apparently on the outdoors of the game. So, as you can see, there's extra added effect. Probably to make it more ominous. This is 8-4. The pain in the neck one. You know the one you want to strangle everybody. I understand why it's the hardest. But it's really just literally, it's just so annoying. Especially dying in 8-4 of all levels. Let's imagine somebody back in the day who got here and then had to restart all the way from the beginning and did not know about warp zones. It would suck. Another disadvantage about warp zones is that you don't really get that much time to collect any power-ups. Besides mainly 1-1. So, I guess we're at 59 minutes and nothing happens, so I'll just keep on recording until it says I'm low on storage. Man, I know I need to plug up my phone, but I just want to do this real quick. Actually, yes, this is actually how you do it. You just walk down here so that fire bar doesn't get you, even though I still question how that even works. And out of all enemy choices, they decide to add, guess what, Hammer Bro. I'm just going. My advice to you: if you ever find yourself in his boss, just dash. And look at that. I didn't even get hit at all. I struggled with everything else besides that. And also a prompt to telling me I literally have to a more difficult quest. Wondering what the difficult quest is. It's just a hard version of all the levels. I don't think any of the later levels change, but the easier levels do. Actually, yes, hard levels do change. The hard level, every single level. I think the only difference is that they changed the Goombas into Buzzy Beetles. And I can see it says World Star World 1. And I can see we can also select all of our worlds besides the star versions of them, which is the harder ones. No. I'm gonna exit. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. That was the Super Mario 3, Super Mario All-Stars, Super Mario Bros. 1 full playthrough. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and make sure you demolish that subscribe button. What I mean by is just tap that subscribe button. Like this video if you enjoyed it, dislike if you didn't. Sure, you might not be able to see the dislikes, but I can, so. Anyways, till next time. For one of these two games, probably would do Lost Levels just to stay consistent with the actual order they're laid out in, but I might actually do this one instead. Because we already did Lost Levels 2 years ago, but then again, like I said, it was 2 years ago, so I don't know. Anyways, until then, Mamma Mia.